I just wanted to leave you a little video. One, because I don't know why before, but these clasp images didn't show up for me before I left my initial feedback. So the clasp I was looking at was the this. Um, and so I just want to talk about all the clasp situations. I think the clasp that I'm sorry that I missed it somehow. I think this is a great clasp, though generally when I'm thinking of clasps, I think about how to repeat some visual element of the necklace or the bracelet such that it becomes a unifying sort of mirror of what's happening. So this is a great secure clasp to use, but if I were to do this, I might be thinking about using just like an oval, and maybe having a toggle clasp, or thinking about if you want to do a secure clasp like this, like how to make one in a little bit of a different shape. Though I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this class, though I would also say I would be taking a like more sanding disc or a file or whatever and cleaning up the solder on here. And then I would probably use patina on here too, because I think copper without patina looks really unfinished, and it patinas so quickly anyways. And then I also, so you want to solder all these jump rings. I'm wondering how, like, if there would be a way to fuse these. I know they're resin, so I don't know, but and I know you can't get these hot. So if I were to go about this, I might have one jump ring kind of up with these parts at the very bottom, maybe even dangling into some water or like wet sand, and pick soldering these edges. I just wanted to share that. And then I hear you say you high polished these. I would probably be taking them one by one to a polishing wheel. It might be the light. They definitely don't look high polished from here. Maybe I'm seeing like wheel marks or something, and I think it might help the textured ones kind of pop and the polished ones kind of pop. But it's so beautiful. That's the main takeaway. And then on this, yeah, all these, you really want to figure out a way to solder those. And I know it's complicated because they're near the resin, but I think there's a way to figure it out, especially if you can hold these up with the resin stuff like in water or something like that. And then this is a kind of a fine connection point, but you would want to solder it. If you absolutely can't figure out how to solder it, then at least these should be like completely touching so we can't see a gap here too. And then this I might consider, I don't know, making a little bit more round, or like finishing the end a little bit more. Something about this part is like considered the jump ring part, and then this part maybe should be like slightly bigger, so there's like a little bit more of a curve. I think that would make those look more finished. So I just wanted to comment on that. Let me see, make sure you didn't have another question. You said you took the links all the way up to a high polish. I'm wondering what you use to polish them. And then again, like if you can't solder these, make sure they're completely closed so that our eyes aren't drawn to the seam. But it's really beautiful. I would love to see it on. I think your pictures could be like slightly brighter too if I'm being picky. But thanks for all your work. I hope that's helpful. Okay, bye.